defense after that first scrimmage? Just thoughts in general.
After the first scrimmage, some thoughts. If we do a better job on first down, it'll put us in some better second downs and lead some really good third downs. We've been talking about that just for a long time now, and then it showed up today in some of the situations that you guys were watching practice. We just handle first down, and then we'll be fine, and then play discipline on second down, and then we can dial up some things on third down. But I thought guys tackled well. We played the third down situations, well, and then we did a really good job in the red zone as well. So I was really pleased, but as we continue to go, we just got to continue to build on some things and just the awareness, the situations, the field position.
What specifically about first downs do you think needs to get better?
Well, we just got to make sure we play tight coverage and first of all stop the run, okay? Because it's better to play second down at like 2nd and 8, maybe 2nd and 7. You get a TFL, that'd be great, because then now they're playing like where they got to get half, and try to get half of it back, which is like, how many calls does the offensive coordinator like when it's 2nd and 8 plus, Then for us, what that does is it helps us so we're not playing in third and short, which is 1 to 2, or third and medium. When you get them in the third and longer windows, those percentages for a defense goes high, a little bit higher, 90%, where you're executing.
That linebacker group, got some younger guys. It's going to be a new group. How do you feel like they're adapting, and what do you see out of that group and Melvin's leadership there?
Yeah, I think Melvin has done a great job. Chiz has done a great job, and Aiden and Jairus are coming along really good, and Dexter looks really good. So they're all great-looking bodies. Coach Cooper is doing a great job with those guys and teaching them, I'm just excited about them. I think we got a lot of versatility in that group right there, and it's been that way a long time.
Jaden Robinson brought up Exodus Ayers as a big standout to him after that scrimmage. Just curious what your thoughts are about him thus far.
Yeah, X has done a good job, just as a young man coming in the spring. I think he'll have some opportunities to get some, plays there in the fall, depending on how the season goes. But I expect to see him, and he just needs to continue to progress, just as a young man, understanding like this isn't high school no more. You got to really put your eyes on those receivers and be disciplined with your eyes, and then make sure you're in position when you're in position to make those plays. So you just got to do a great job just with the simple things. It sounds simple, put your eyes on your man, but sometimes it can be a little tough for a young guy when in high school you might have been looking at the quarterback a lot.
Do you expect him to, see a lot of reps this season?
I'm not certain of that. It just depends. We got other guys there. If he's playing, I don't know what that means, but if he's doing well and he's playing, great.
We saw Kobe on the field today, some back and forth with Walker and some one-on-one drills. What's it mean to have him back on the back in action?
Oh yeah, he's got some ground to make up, but it was good to have him out there. Just because, we're a couple weeks out now, and he's got a lot of reps that he has to catch up on, getting into the rhythm. But, just his foot timing, foot placement, technique, eyes, just all of it. And then, we got a lot of the playbook in right now. It's everything's in. So there'll be a little tweaks later on here and there, but he just has to catch up with just being on the same page with who he's playing with around.
Do you have an inside linebacker? Do you have a preference as to whether you want to have two guys on the field most of the game, or do you like to rotate guys? Because it looks like you've got several guys that can play that position.
Yeah, I just think in today's football and with the tempo of college football and how it's played, I really can't see any player playing 77, 80 plays all the time, So there's going to be a good rotation there, and I think that the guys that we have in the room, like we discussed earlier, is going to be good for them to do that, to have that rotation, keep them engaged, keep them fresh, and then they're going to be a big part of stopping that run, and then obviously the pass.
A lot of young guys on that D-line room. What have you seen out of them so far throughout these first couple weeks?
Yeah, just there's a lot of young guys, like you said, and just out of them, just we got to be more consistent with some of our movement stuff. But, guys have been, flashing. And now when you say D-line, I'm going to say the outside linebackers too right there, just because, Olu's been doing a great job. Nico's been doing a great job. Interiorly, we just saw, Jacob Schuster show up today. And that's where it starts, is up front with the D-line. Because if we don't stop the run on first and second down, then third down is not going to be great for us. So we're dependent upon those guys, but they've been doing a great job with Coach Tuiaki and Coach Marshall.
Have you guys developed a plan with implementing the in-helmet communication and sort of what that looks like right now? With sort of who in your mind do you want to have that one on the field? Has Has that been a plan?
Yeah.
Been what
So
that was
offense
about?
has been using it a lot on defense. We have it there, and you know we've been talking about how we're going to use it, but I don't want to give the guys too much information. I'm gonna give them a call, maybe make them alert of a situation, let them play football. Because once we make the call, all they got to do is follow their rules, and then everything is in.
Is that a feel thing you think? Just feel like if you don't give them too much, they won't spend time thinking and just play.
I mean, in the NFL last year, you know, and you got your signal caller like Spillane had it, and I just imagine it works the same way. And I just listen to those things. There's only so much you can give them. You know, you try to give him too much information, and that dude is doing so much where he has to set the front, he has to get in line, he has to play the run, he has to play the pass. It's gonna cut off in 15 seconds anyway. And if you prepare him in practice, it's not a whole lot. I mean, maybe I could say, all right, this is a alert the screen to the guys up front. Here's the call. That's about it. Because I don't want them thinking and me communicating to them in their ear a whole bunch of stuff. How everybody else treats it, that's it. But if we didn't have it and didn't use it, it's just a signal. We're gonna signal just like we did and all that stuff. So.
Are you happy to have this system as opposed to kind of the sign circus on the sidelines? Are you happy to see that?
I mean,
in the past?
that's offense. This is more for offense because then now that he can talk. I think offensively they can talk to the quarterback and all that stuff, and they huddle. They can slow it down. You know, a lot of teams don't huddle, so if we just saying it to the mic, he still got to communicate it out. So we still have to see.
Anything else?